Hello everybody and welcome back to Snapthis, and today we're going to talk about everything profiles because everyone in the Snapchat community has now been given a public profile. And today's video is specifically going to show you how to set it up and how to use it and make the most out of this new product that we've been given on Snapchat. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Carl Lightning and today, like I said in the introduction, we're going to go through and set up a Snapchat profile because I've had a lot of questions come into my Snapchat and Twitter DMs on how to use this, what is it. There's a lot of new people coming into the Snapchat community confused about why they've been given a public profile when all they do is talk to their friends on the application. So today's video is going to just answer a few questions that I've been answering in the community because I know there's a lot more of you out there that want to know more. Now I'm going to do it on my iPad today just because it's a better viewing experience, but this will work on any device. Right, so we're going to get started with the live demonstration, just showing you how to set up the profile because people are still struggling even after my last video. We are going to do it live with the iPad, and I've chose this device, of course. Not only is it wider and looks better on this video, but this is my other account. It's going to be fresh, so there is going to be no editing of my actual profile. I'm going to be doing it live, and you can see here, this is my setup that we're currently using. So let's get into it. So the first thing you need to do is when you're on the Snapchat camera, you do want to press your emoji at the top left, and you'll get the profile screen. And as you can see here, this is my blank account. Now, at the top, I've got the message that says build a following on Spotlight. If you don't get that, all you have to do is press the three dots on the Our Story or the Spotlight Our Story section. They're sort of combined now, and you'll see create public profile. But we're going to click the tab at the top, so we're going to press tap to create, and you get this little introduction that tells you that it's going to show your names on Our Story and Spotlight. And I'm going to talk later on in the video what this is actually designed for, because people think that they're just getting the creator profile, which is wrong. So you can slide through these, and it basically just tells you the two things that you're going to unlock. Obviously other types of profiles do get more features, but as this is just a public profile, we're going to just press get started. It's then going to give you a little disclaimer. We're just going to press create here. So into the creation page we go. You can see that we've got a few things to fill in. First thing it wants you to do is add a profile picture. Now this can be any picture from your camera roll. Obviously you want it to be a picture of you, so I'm just going to tap onto that, and it's going to open up my camera roll, and I'm going to select a picture of me and Will here, and that goes in the top circle like it has there. A lot of people press save changes at this point, but don't know, if you grab your fingers and you actually pinch, you can frame the photo. So we're just going to frame Will out of that because sorry Will, you're not needed for the picture. I'm happy with that, so I can then press save changes, and I've gone and set myself a really good profile picture. And you do want to try and fill your face as much as you can in there, because obviously it's a very small icon on Snapchat, so you want people to be able to see who you actually are. Now the next step is to fill in your bio. You have 150 characters to sell yourself. Now I'm just going to paste the one off my actual bio. I've only used 116 characters out of the 150, but what you can do here is basically sell yourself to your oncoming audience and who's going to stumble across your profile. Now in terms of rules, there isn't really been any set by Snapchat. Obviously keep it nice and clean, you obviously want to do that, but you can of course sell your other social medias like your TikTok and your Instagram handles on here. They won't link, but at least you can put them on there for potential fans who might want to move across onto your other platforms. Next you've got location, and this is like a 3-tier system. So you've got the highest tier, which is like your country. So if you don't want to tell everyone where you live, you just want to say, oh, I'm from England, you can, and it is free text field this, but if I just stick in United Kingdom into here, so if I spell it right, nope, that's not going to look good. There we go, and if I then press back, you can preview your profile at any point. So if I just press preview underneath the profile picture, you'll see now it says United Kingdom, double checking the spelling of course. The other tiers, of course, you can go to your county / state, I guess. America, it would say state there. Obviously in England we have counties, so you can fill that in. And then you've even got town / city, or even a village if you live in one of those. So you can fill it as much as you like, it is your choice. It's just really so content creators can get to know where you're from. And then the final thing to talk about is, well, we've got the subscriber count, but that gets enabled after a short while. If you get less than 5, it won't show a number, it'll just say under 5. If you get more than 5, 5,000 we're talking here. So if you get more than 5,000, the number will be exact to how many subscribers you have on Snapchat. I turn mine off because I don't really let numbers bother me. It's not something that I've ever thought about on Snapchat, amount of subscribers I have. I just try and make the best content possible. So that's the more information side. The other bit I was about to go into is actually on the profile itself, which is called highlights. And these are a little bit different. There's a bit of a difference between what public profiles get and what creator profiles get. I'll potentially do a video on creator profiles in the future. I might ask my buddy Chris Heger to join in because he's the whiz kid when it comes to profiles on Snapchat, so shout out to Chris. What we're going to look at is creating highlights and what they're used for. On the public profiles, they're a bit specific. So if I just press create your first highlight, it's going to offer me some snaps. Now when I first came to this screen, I was a bit confused because I was like, well, what is this? There's nothing there. It's not your memories, which I thought for Snapchat it would have been, but it's not. It's actually your previous snaps you've sent to Our Story or Spotlight. So I've only done one on this account, hence why it's so empty. But if I click onto this video of Will surfing the waves, the river, this is something I tried and tested to put on Spotlight, which actually got accepted. For some random reason, every other one I tried didn't. We'll talk more about that later. But I'm going to select that video and it's then going to add it to a highlight, which I can then say next. If you had multiple snaps, you could slide through and choose which snap you want as a thumbnail. I'm just going to call this one Spotlight. If I can, there we go, and then finish. And that's then going to add to my profile, which everyone, when they come to preview it, will be able to view it. It's going to take a few seconds to upload and get on there, so you can see it's adding down the bottom. That may not happen straight away, but they do get added eventually. The other type is going to create highlight. Surprisingly, you can add stuff from your camera roll. So you don't know how hard it was to prep a camera roll so I don't have to blur any images out. So as you can see here, I've got a handful of things to put on my profile. We find a lot of people, they do their social medias. So you can put those in, select those, press next, and I guess you could call this one handles. It is completely up to you. And we can then finish. And then that'll be a separate tile on the profile, which again, they're still taking a while to add. I think I've picked the wrong day to do this video. The other types is, of course, you could build yourself a memory bank. So here's me and Will. If I just add, and Liam, cameraman Liam, into there, we can add this and we can call this one paddleboards. There is no limit. The best way to think of these are a bit like the highlights on Instagram that you can share like your holiday moments for. And I really think if you're not going to go into the public sector side of things of sharing these sort of highlights, then you could use this to actually share your holiday moments just like you would on Instagram. It's there for you to use. I haven't hit a limit at the moment in how many snaps you can put into these. Again, I haven't really fully tested it and I don't really have enough snaps to put in. Oh, I don't like the fact they can't put the S on the end of that. So, and then there you go. That profile is sort of being set up and that's sort of ready to go. And that's on my other account. Obviously, I've filled out my actual account, but that's all you can do on a public profile. Creator profiles do get a little bit more. They're more designed to be shared around in sort of a businessy way, so you can put what you are and a web address additional on those. That is not available for the standard profile. So that is the demonstration. I hope that helps. What we're going to talk about now is why and where did this profile come from, and specifically why has everybody got it. So basically, if you haven't kept up with the Snapchat news, Spotlight is the new tab on Snapchat, the one on the very far right, and it's like a TikTok / Reels, but it's Snapchat's version of it. It's where you can post your own little funny, quirky videos to share with the world. Now, obviously, because you're now sharing with the world, Snapchat wanted to make their app a little bit more public, because at the moment it was very inclusive with your friends, and it's why I really did like the app as I was growing up, because it was very sort of private, but also very fun to do. But now, because they're going into more the public side, Snapchat have decided, right, okay, creators going to need a space to breathe. So what they've done is they've given everyone a public profile to share and basically sell themselves, like we talked about in the first part of the video. So that's why you've got a bio, a profile picture. So if someone likes your stuff that they see on Spotlight, they can actually come back and subscribe to you and keep, well, up to date with you and what you are doing. And that's why they give you the creative freedom to share what you like, because your content is obviously going to be unique. And if it is unique, that's where people are going to be like, I want to follow this guy because I've not seen this stuff before. Another common question I've been asked over the last couple of weeks is what can I post on Spotlight? Some people are a little bit confused why they've been given this public access on Snapchat. And it's for you to post whatever you like. You'll find a lot of stuff that's already in your memories is Spotlight worthy. Because if you think about what most people use Snapchat for, it's taking videos and photos of the funny things in your life, like people doing handstands, stupid stuff, you name it. It'll be in your memories, and you'll find a lot of this stuff, if you go back through the years, is worth putting on Spotlight because now you can share it publicly with the world. And that's what I've been doing. To get started, I've not been going out with the camera and trying to film stuff and make content. I'm actually looking what I've already got in my memories. And what I do is a bit like a memory bingo. I open the Memories app and I just swipe, and then it will take me to somewhere like September 2017. And I'll look through some of the videos and see what is worthy, and you'll find there's a lot of stuff that you can put on Spotlight that will get approved. Now these clips you're seeing here are actually now on Spotlight, but before Spotlight even existed, these were just stuff that were going to sit in my private memories, not being shared with anybody. And you can see that it is just random stuff that people can relate to. So give that a go. Honestly, go into your memories, find a video, because of course you can't submit photos to Spotlight, but a video, preferably at over 8 seconds, because of course you don't want it to be too quick that someone's going to skip it, but you want it entertaining enough for somebody to get engaged. Now here's a story about a video that I got rejected, but I made a few emendations and it actually now got accepted and has got over 100,000 views on it. But the video I posted was this one here of my mate Sam riding an electric scooter in the dark. Now I assume, because it was dark, that it got rejected. I was not happy with that because I was pretty impressed with the video. It was quite funny to film at the time. So what I did was I actually went back to the video and I applied a caption saying going in from 2020 into 2021 be like, or something along the lines of that, I can't remember it word for word. And then it got approved, and this is one of my most viral videos, and it was, okay, not minimum effort, but it was, you know, just trying to get it out there. I've also found that if you go through your memories and you find a video and it's just awful audio, use the music section on Snapchat. It's a selection of music that you can apply. It's obviously not going to be copyrighted either, so you can just go through, pick a song, apply it, and again, it just makes that content a little bit more engaging for the viewer to watch. So there we have it, public profiles on Snapchat. I hope all the newbies out there have got the information that they need, and I hope that you join the Snapchat community making that awesome content shared on your public profiles, and of course the new Spotlight on the application. This video of course has been made to try and answer those questions that maybe Snapchat support haven't covered on their website. I will leave a link to their page though, because they are continuously updating the information about profiles. Of course, as I've mentioned all the way through this video, there actually are 3 types, and I'll leave a link to the video at the very end that covered what we sort of talked about today, but talked about the other profiles as well, which are more the content creators or influencers, as you might call them. My name is Carl Lightning. I hope you've enjoyed this. This is the Snapthis channel, and we try and make the videos every week. If you've enjoyed it, then leave us a like and let us know down in the comment section below what you've enjoyed about going public on Snapchat. I have, interestingly, tried some new angles today. Usually I just do a static shot of the background, but we're trying to spice things up as we get this channel running. We are on our way to, I think, 30,000 subscribers. So if you can and you're new, then subscribe. If not, well, I'm only trying to help. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.